Hello friends, welcome to another studio vlog. If you're new here, hi, my name is Holly. I'm an illustrator specialising in book cover design based in New Zealand. Today I am sharing some of the stuff that I've been doing over the past few weeks, and I've got some samples now, some new samples for my shop. This whole process is taking a very long time getting my shop back up and running, but I am hoping that I can get it on the internet and ready to go by the end of August. Fingers crossed. Okay, so the first one I've got is this one here, which makes me ridiculously happy. It says, "It's always time for tea," which is basically my life's motto. And yeah, it's got a teapot on the other side. There's actually a story behind this teapot. My mum asked me to draw a teapot and a teacup, and the materials I had at hand were an A3 sheet of paper and a Vivid, an indelible marker pen. And yeah, I basically drew this in about 5 minutes, and I've used it on so many things now. I really like that teapot. So yes, it's seeing another life yet again on this mug with "It's always time for tea." And the other mug is one that I was going to make an enamel pin using this this little phrase, "Potions Mistress," but I'm having issues with enamel pins at the moment to do with fulfillment, so we'll see if I get that sorted. But for now, it is a mug, which seems quite appropriate because, you know, you brew tea and you brew potions. So yeah, that's the little mug, and I'm very pleased with how it's come out. I posted it on Instagram the other day and it did pretty well, so I'm hoping that people will buy it. It's not always a direct correlation between Instagram likes and number of sales, but often it is. So there's that, and I have also ordered some more samples of these notebooks. So these are from Art of Wear, and I talked about them the other day. So like this one here, and they're going to be these designs here. So if you've been following me for a while, you might know that I have done various sets of, well, this will be the third, of magical textbooks. So as you can see here, these ones are kind of herbs and potion related, all to do with plants. We've got ancient magical plants, tropical herbology, and a herbology primer. And yeah, these are going to be this size of notebook, and yeah, this has got such a lovely feel to it as well. I'm really pleased with how this came out and with the quality of Art of Wear's notebooks, so very happy with that. So yes, those are on their way. They have been shipped, so maybe next week they might arrive. Let's hope so. I've also done this design here, which you may have seen in my last video where I did a sort of talk through of my process of designing this. And I'm hoping to turn that into a notebook as well. Switch over to the iPad now, because this is a piece that I did on Tuesday, mostly because I took Monday off. It's quite unusual. I don't usually take days off. It's been a long time since I've had a full day off, and I find that when I do take a complete day off of work, off of Instagram, all of that, I find it really hard to get back into the swing of things. So I kind of just wanted to draw on Tuesday, so that's pretty much what I did. And yeah, I used myself as a model here, but made some improvements. And yeah, went for the sort of 1940s hairstyle that I always do, except this is more of a sort of pin curled look, which I can never be bothered with. So the background is very heavily inspired by William Morris. I have pretty much directly stolen some flowers from him. All his stuff is outside of copyright now, so that certainly helps. And yeah, so I just did a sort of simplified version of one of his prints in the background and sort of made it quite integrated with the foreground and this figure. So yeah, really happy with how that has turned out. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with this. I might test it out in a notebook, see how it looks. But it's not really a book cover. It was more just something that I wanted to do and experiment with creating portraits in this style. The other thing I've done is this goldfinch with no text and one with text. And the goldfinch itself here was actually part of a different design that I'm doing that I will show at some point. And yeah, I thought it sort of worked quite well as a standalone thing. Hi folks, it is now Sunday and I kind of failed at vlogging this week. I'm really sorry. Like I think I mentioned earlier, my lens for the other camera, the camera I'm now shooting on, broke. So I am using a different lens, which is an old 55mm one. It's a manual one, which means no autofocus. So hopefully I am crisp and clear. You can get some really great effects with it, with the sort of blurry background and everything, but it's not very good for vlogging because I am at least a meter away from the camera at this point, and yeah, it's just hard to get the whole focusing thing right. But apart from that, I mean, it does have some pretty effects. Hopefully I am in the focus zone. But yes, I've now decided that the shop is going to launch on the 1st of September. These new samples are due to arrive next week. According to the trackings, it's not going to be a great deal of stuff if the samples don't arrive or if there's anything wrong with the samples, but I just need to get it back up and running again and I'll add things as I go. That's kind of the plan. Next week I'm hoping to do a video about colour and colour on book covers, and I thought I might do a series of these, one on each of the main colours of the rainbow, if you like. So let me know down in the comments if that's something you would be interested in. And yeah, I'm gonna leave this vlog at that. It's a little bit different to usual, but well, less organised than usual, let's put it that way. But I hope you have enjoyed my little rambles about various things, and if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.